The rules. Everyone gets one jump to be officiated by... Who?
Oh.
Sarah
Somebody
and
has
Ray?
to- By your servants.
They'll vote for me.
Wait, what are we doing? We're doing a cannonball contest
Yeah.
or something?
It's
Who's
not
impartial?
fair if I do it. So
Oh,
why
I'll
don't I
join
judge?
this. I swim back up to the top to join.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you officiate? Are you gonna join? Are you in too much of a funk to?
No, I'm gonna join.
Grog could officiate.
Yeah.
Grog should officiate because
All
it's
right. He
inappropriate.
doesn't
Yeah.
know what
Be
numbers
fair.
are though.
Oh, well.
More fair, really.
Vote for me.
Okay.
Who's
I'm
at
the
first?
judge.
Who's going first?
Alphabetical order.
I have the thing.
Keyleth,
That's-
Keyleth.
Yep.
Sure.
So Keyleth, you go ahead and swim up, take some time back, rush forward, leap, make an
Had a short rest, right?
Correct.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
No, this is an athletics check. This is a jump, leap, and
Not bad. 19.
19.
Oh, that's good.
She jumps into the air.
And
seemingly
in midair,
weightless.
I use my bonus action to turn into an earth elemental.
Turns into almost a literal cannonball and displaces enough water to the point where the actual water level in the hot spring now is about 2 inches lower than it was before.
Run upstairs to get a bottle of raw sodium. It's on, motherfucker.
Raw sodium.
I come out. Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Actually, I send a servant. I tell them what it is.
And then can we refill the pool after each use? Is it magical enough to where you can refill the pool?
Sure, there's a trickle that
All
comes
right.
in.
Real.
Hey, it's my turn. All right. All right. Do a little stretching.
Do you have your gauntlets on or not?
Yeah.
So you are just like,
Naked with gauntlets.
you're not wearing anything? Okay.
Nope.
So,
But you can't see her naughty bits because they glow with a heavenly light.
Yes,
right.
yes,
It-
of
it-
course.
You're the artists.
The sound of 10,000
so just this,
paper.
this strong, stout, powerful gnomish female form steps out of the water with these large gauntlets with an ogre face across the back, looms up, gets a good distance, turns around, focuses, woof, leaps, make an athletics check.
Squash that. Oh, snip diggity.
Where is it?
shit.
23?
Amazing as your earth elemental form was, it displaced about the size an earth elemental would. Pike's much smaller form managed to displace about as much as an earth elemental would. Water goes flying out, spraying you guys. The water itself takes a while to actually calm down for
I
a
actually
bit.
slip and fall backwards like, oh. Whoa.
Whoa, that was a big one.
Who's up next?
Percy.
I've had a
I'm
lot.
not done. I'm still working on something.
That's me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I jumped you, Percy.
He's upstairs.
Not done.
He was gone. That's why.
All right. I'm gonna take a flying leap and jump in all cannonballing.
All right, athletics check.
Oh, sploosh. That's an 11. And when I hit the water, I set off a level 2 thunder wave.
So Scanlan doesn't sprint, but gingerly jogs up to the side of the pool, leaps in the air. Whoosh! It sends waves out from each side and drenches all of you waiting on the side again. As the water comes rushing back in, slapping into you, Scanlan, after the fact. But nevertheless, a very impressive display.
Thank you. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
good job.
Thank you. Percy, are you back yet?
I'm ready.
All right.
I've got a kettle. And what is essentially a giant cheesecloth tea bag of raw sodium in an oil in an oil holding base. You were aware of what will happen when I hit the water.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I grab the kettle, put it in my chest. I take a run, and I leap into it. Yes, this is a terrible idea. Do not do this. Do not do this. You will die. And I take a run and jump into the
Belly flop.
Make an athletics check.
Not acrobatics.
Oh, no.
23.
23, okay. So as you land and hit the water, there's a momentary pause, a little sploosh. a secondary explosion that sounds dulled and covered, but then as it hits the air into a loud cacophonous water and smoke and pieces of metal go flying. As the kettle is destroyed, you, Percy,
Take it.
suffer
Should have mostly directed down, but I was aware there'd
I'm
be
gonna go
some.
to sleep.
23 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage from shrapnel and pieces of metal that have just scattered across your chest, but nevertheless, a very impressive display.
Science.
Science. Total party kill Cannonball.
I look at him, pull out a small piece of the kettle, like out of my pectoral. That was very impressive, all of you. I'm very impressed. It seems
The
that.
twins. The twins.
it's-
Twins haven't gone.
Twins.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
yeah, well,
so
that-
sorry.
yeah.
It's all right, Gronk.
No, get it. Go do it.
All right. I take my broom.
Here comes the belly flop.
Right. I fly
Real one.
20 feet up. As high as the ceiling. As high as the ceiling.
Not that high.
I get to the top of the ceiling.
Okay, it's about 15, 20 feet up from the water surface.
All right.
In the basement.
Stand up on the broom,
The ceiling's like right above you. You're having to kind of hunch forward a little bit.
and right as I cannonball off of the broom, I release Trinket out of the necklace too.
As you leap off, make an athletics check.
13.
Make an athletics check for Trinket.
Oh yeah.
Oh dang.
Oh man, I thought it was gonna be good. Me and Trinket kind of suck. What is that? Strength?
Strength, yes.
16.
16. As you hit the water, there's a as a bear is suddenly placed magically into the water beneath you at the same velocity, causing the water itself to splash outward in a large column, a spray that gently comes down around the sides of the initial splash. Impressive. A very impressive display.
And she didn't really use magic, so that's good. Bonus points there.
Trinket eventually comes out of the water, shakes off. The lips kind of.
like artistic interpretation, like ice skating.
It's up to Grog.
Well done all around, really. I'm really quite impressed. However, there was only one.
He still has to go.
Well, he's
No,
not
he's
there.
not in the room.
He's not in the room.
Yeah. Well, wait, is Vax gonna do it? Is he coming down?
Is he like stealthing right now and he's actually in the room?
I don't think so.
No. There was only one that managed to draw blood with their display. Therefore, Percy is the winner.
Well met. Well met.
Fair, very fair.
Fair.
5 pounds of gems.
Yeah.
He needs
The
it.
gems.
Wow.
He takes it and smiles as the blood slowly runs from one nostril.
Oh man.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to sleep off this spa.
And also, can you get something for him that would really just accentuate his features?
Me?
Yes, you need a hat.
Oh, this is streamlined. This is how the look goes.
But if it rains, Grog.
But that's part of it. Like my muscles ripple in the moisture.
Nothing to block the muscles, no, not at all. But I have to say, with that fine, smooth head, it does need a little decoration, if you don't mind me saying.
Think so.
You!
Something in a yarmulke, perhaps?
I was thinking.
Yarmulke?
And she whips out this fancy engraved leather cap with 2 straps on the side and just shoof right over your head. It kind of folds everything in. The straps just go very long and dangle there. She takes it and snaps them underneath to where these 2 little danglies are now dangling from under the chin. And it just has these really intricate kind of flower patterns pushed into the leather all around.
I mean, I love it, Grog. I think you look great. We don't have a mirror in here.
I think it speaks of the season.
Is it over my ears?
Is it like one of those old school leather helmets?
It looks almost like the old football helmets.
Oh, football? Yeah.
it's,
Okay, cool.
I mean, I don't know. Does it do anything? Like, is
It looks masculine. You wouldn't believe. Here, let me show you. And she brings up a small mirror.
Oh!
Actually,
No!
will fear you walking down the
Oh,
road,
please.
my
Maybe more like think more like war, death, battlefield. Like more aggressive. This is a bit more like sheep herder. Here you
Well,
go.
all right. Death, battle,
Maybe something with
aggressive.
spikes?
Spikes. Let me see what I can do. And she runs off down the way, gets into a back room, and you start hearing things kind of ding. Something falls over. Ah! shit. Eventually, she comes out. This is less of a hat and more of a half helmet, but maybe it'll do. And she pulls forth, it looks like this very wide metal brim, almost in a Swiss shape to a point to the front. Yeah, it looks kind of like a conquistador's helmet, but it's only the front, so it's almost like a rhinoceros horn that sticks up at the front point.
Oh my
The
god.
rest of it just buckles to the back of the head, so it's just a giant metallic groove to the
I'll
front.
take it. I don't even care if it fits.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
How much is it?
This will be 50 gold.
Is the point very sharp?
Try it yourself.
And I'll reach up and I'll hit it with my finger.
It's all right. It can be sharpened. It's more for decor. It's not meant to like slice somebody in half.
It could be sharpened.
Well, I mean, what are you intending to do with this hat?
Nothing. Just look sharp.
I can do that for you, my big muscly man.
That is the very ceiling of intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't believe you were able to think of that.
Jam, I just dropped that.
I did. That was a good line.
Got the notebook somewhere.
They're gonna be cleaning off the floor for
So
years.
after about 5 minutes or so, she grinds down with what material she has to a little more. It does mess with some of the polish on the side, on the very tip of the metal, but it does come to a more solid point. She's like, "Be careful with that."
So is it like one piece, or is it like strap in the back, or is it just goes funk?
It goes on and then straps tight in the back to fit your head.
Beautiful.
It's basically like a unicorn.
Kind of.
Rhino.
It's like a big old rhino horn that curls upward to a point there.
And
Wow.
It looks a little ridiculous.
I'm so excited for the art.
What do you think? Hold on. What do you think?
Wow. I mean, your silhouette is magnificent.
Is this your variant fighting
Am I-
costume?
Am I fearsome?
You are. You are. We should go to a silhouette artist after this and get something drawn.
They have those.
They do. They
My
cut it
lady,
out.
you are a master of your trade.
Well, so they tell me.
Our mom only gave us 60 gold to spend. Could you give us both hats for 60? We're brothers. There's something went wrong with him in birth.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Well, would a 1 be bad?
He goes, you silly, tiny man. No, seriously, we have a price agreed upon paying.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got 50 gold of my own.
All right. 20 from me, 50 from him.
Ooh, all up front. All right, it'll be ready for you shortly. Takes the coin. Thank you for the patronage. Return here in about an hour, and the hat shall be prepared for you, sir.
Thank you, Deidre.
What's your name?
My name's Scanlon Shorthalt.
Scan Shorthalt. All right, come soon.
See you soon.
Can I hit my head on the doorway on the way out?
You have to kind of
Perfect.
pull it out, yeah. You leave a nice big groove.
It is nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. Eventually, you all gather again back at the Hall of the Slayer's Take. You guys have just settled in and are free to continue any discussion you like as you see Scanlan Grog come in. Say, since you retrieved your hat with your various wonderfully crafted accoutrements.
What's up, bitches?
Wow.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Look
What
at
happened?
that.
I know, right? Wait for it.
Grog, you're so.
Yeah,
It adds like another
scary.
12 inches to you.
I
You look
know.
so tall.
it like changes my whole battle strategy. I'm now literally the point of the spear.
You're so scary.
I'm a sea monster. I'm like the most wicked narwhal of all time. Give me a pull.
Can I try it on?
Yeah, you want to? I'll put it up Pike's head.
Whoa, it's so heavy.
Is it like as tall as she is?
Yeah, you just see the bottom of her mouth.
Oh, Grog.
Oh, look out. You're gonna... Wait, turn around 180 degrees and then run as fast as you can.
Yeah, go.
Go, Pike, go,
Go, Pike, go.
Okay, make a perception check.
9.
9. You go running straight out of the door. No! You guys are like, oh, no, Pike! She's already out the door, over the stairs. Side of the hall.
Oh no!
You guys rush out to go catch her, and the helmet is actually embedded partway into the ground, and she's kind of like, and she's just laughing.
Girl, get me out of stagger!
I'll pick her up by her feet. That was excellent.
As he's holding me up like that, I was trying to stab him with it.
I yank it off her head and I put her back on her.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot we got hookah. Oh my god.
We're just
So,
sitting and hooking
I
during this
did
whole
it-
fucking thing.
I did it before, but I don't think I really did it. So what?
Is this a split hose? We have a split
we have a
hose.
split hose.
Uh-huh.
No thanks.
I don't
I'm
want-
straight edge tonight. I've got to think clearly.
I'm not.
It's
I'm
just
learning
tobacco,
from this.
Scanlan.
Is it just tobacco? We
Well-
really don't actually know.
Actually, that's a good point. I do a few test puffs. Is it just tobacco? Is there something special about this hookah?
It seems to be just delightfully flavored tobacco.
It's nice. So,
butter and
okay,
jelly.
you don't want to like inhale all at once. It's more like a flavor thing, you know? So you just kind of like a cigar,
Okay,
you know?
I copy Keela.
You just kind of puff it through. Ah, facts. Come on.
Good job, brother. Good job.
What happened? Yeah.
I just can't. I can't stop.
Wow.
So it's
It's kind of
disadvantage on
cute,
stealth for the
actually.
next
It's
half hour.
adorable. I hand him some water from my pouch. Just a little dry.
It's really good.
Wow, you have never looked cooler in your entire life.
I agree with you.
Is there a bar in this place? Like a proper bar?
Not really a bar. It seems the servants take orders and bring you your various liquid imbibements.
Right. Can I like flag down a
Yeah. You see a man walks up to you, kind of longish, dark, curly hair, a bit of a goatee going. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm royalty from a far-off land. I pride myself on trying the fiercest, like, spirit in the area that I'm visiting. What do you guys pride yourself on?
Do you want the sand keg's hide?
The sand keg side?
The sand keg's hide.
Oh, hide. Oh, is it like a food or it's a drink?
It's a drink.
Yeah, one of those would be great.
It's expensive.
Yeah, well, don't tell anybody, but I'm super fucking rich. wait. Only because I have to check with my national treasury. How much is it?
Do you wish to have a glass or a bottle?
A bottle.
A bottle will run you 350 gold.
I'll take 2.
What?
Walks
No.
out.
How have we not stopped this?
Comes back with 2 very.
That's gonna be personal fucking funds. That's not coming from the
We
group.
be clubbing, motherfuckers.
That ain't no party funds.
Those are gold coin. You're not making it rain. You're making it hail. For God's sakes.
Does that get to come with us?
blink,
Or is
blink,
this
blink.
like bottle service? Because this is if this is bottle service, we're here for the night.
Hey, maybe there's a champagne moon, yes?
He comes back a little ways back later with these 2 dark green glass wine bottles that have these like kind of heavy leather wrapped around them and
Awesome.
bolted together at certain places.
Bolted?
It looks leather at times, but you get close to it as you feel it. It's actually hard. It's almost like some sort of a chitinous armor on the outside of the glass.
This is meant for me.
And both of these bottles are given to you with heavy corks that are kind of wax coated over the top. Here you are.
Oh, may I start a tab? No, fine. And I give 3, 5. What? How much do I owe?
700.
700. Alright, here's 800 gold.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much. And please, do let me know if you require anything else.
No problems.
And he exits the room.
I have never hated you so much before in my entire life.
Prepare to drink like kings.
I feel the opposite way. I'm very proud.
Grog, I think this bottle's more well armored than we are.
Yeah, it's like amazing animal skin maker's mark. So how do we crack this bitch open?
Guys, I need you to be clear-headed tonight.
Not drinking.
So can I try
I'm
and
having a glass of this. We've just paid a fortune for
We're
it.
saving a bottle.
We are saving a bottle.
Right. Are there any opening utensils around? Because I don't want to unsheath. Or...
May I sword it?
You may.
I'm going to sword it.
But don't take your sword out because we're not allowed to bring our weapons
Yeah,
out.
don't.
Oh, there's no weapon in here?
We're currently private in the room.
Oh, we're private in the room.
In this.
We've had our.
I thought this was an open tent commune thing.
There's dividers.
It's an open ceiling, but there are rooms segmented by cloth and what looks like sandstone walls. So there are like little pockets and alcoves, and you guys currently have one that you're in right now.
It's not no weapons. It's just no usage of them.
Let's keep them sheathed, he said at the gate, but we are pretty hidden.
Well, I'll just pop it.
It comes off, and the cork kind of flies and bounces off one of the nearby walls. The smell that comes to you is extremely strong. It resembles a very, very kind of vinegar turned wine mixed with this sort of, for lack of a better term, a very earthy scent. It's almost herbal, medicinal.
Oh god.
It's not at all what you would have expected for something so expensive.
Who wants to be first? Kenneth?
Yes.
Fill me up.
Yeah?
Oh, wait, you want me to go first?
I want a shot.
You want a
It's
shot?
a very small.
Percy
sip.
just took some.
As it touches your tongue, that smell transitions into a very acidic taste. It actually kind of burns your tongue and it goes numb within a matter of seconds. It is not a delightful flavor, and as the tongue goes numb, the back of the throat goes numb as you swallow. And as the numbness kind of continues down the rest of the body, the flavor has not improved at all, but it brings this kind of universal numbness, and as the slight pain of the burn subsides, you, with just about a few sips, become extremely sort of intoxicated, but also just kind of numb.
How is it?
How is it?
Not very good.
Oh shit.
But
Oh,
He's
I slap him
fucking
a little
wasted.
bit. I slap him.
Well, don't ever
Wow.
do it.
you should do that again. That felt really good. I'll do it.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Liquid MDMA.
I take a sip.
I'm not drinking my hair grog.
I want to know. I take a sip.
You take a sip, and the same
YOLO.
sensation takes, and the numbness sets in. The weird kind of this like slight vibration at the back of the skull, and it's like the element of this reminds you of being very drunk, but with but a few sips.
Hey, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? You alright?
Oh, holy
Weird,
shit.
it's really weird.
Oh, this is it.
And a keg.
It's on air.
We're good.
I take them by the cheeks. Can you feel this?
Yeah.
You can. Can you feel this?
Does it taste good?
Do you recommend it?
Are you gonna try it, Grog?
You know,
You're gonna try it?
I am not going to have a sip
not
of
gonna
that
have any of it.
right now. Right now, definitely sometime. But
Back in the mansion, maybe.
yeah.
But not when we have to do something tonight.
Well, we have to
As charming as you two are right now.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put the extra bottle in the bag of holding.
You didn't have any?
Nope.
Just
Can I?
Money well
Oh, God.
spent.